Live.
Yo, what's up, son? What you doing? Can you my phone over there, please?
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. WWP, we're back. 2-week hiatus. And we're here, we're there, we're everywhere.
What's up, bros?
What's up? I've dressed fine. Merry Christmas, everybody. And Happy New Year.
Were we supposed to get dressed up for this? What happened here?
Look at that. That girl was talking to.
Is that the girl I was talking to?
Yeah.
Is that the one you texted by accident about?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at me. I look so professional.
Oh, I see what's going on here. So Fred had messaged somebody and revealed a little too early that he has a podcast.
Yeah.
And so now he's trying to dress to impress. That's exactly what's happening.
I'm showing my best self here.
There's nothing good here. There's nothing good to look at here.
Screw you.
Say what?
I look good.
You look dapper.
I look good. I feel like I should be in a 1950s sitcom.
Yeah, you look like
about advertising.
Yeah. Don't be so mad, man. See what I did there?
I know.
I was going for them.
They don't call me Don Draper for nothing.
Well, like Don Frupa or something, because your hair's all droopy and shit. Doing too much Chip Chipperson jokes lately.
Yeah, because no one knows what that is.
I know, right? Like, we know what it is. Yeah. But they don't know what it is. Let's do a shot before we start the show.
Oh, before the show?
What is this? A fireball. Fuck. Why did I smell it?
Do you like smelling things?
Alright. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're here. We're there. We're everywhere. This microphone is falling apart like the other one. I think we're good.
So this is Christmas.
I definitely did not.
What is that?
Was that always like that? I don't think it was.
No, I don't think so.
I think the cats have been playing with it.
But I hate when you do the Periscope over there. I want to read too.
There's nothing to read. People on Periscope don't say
There's
anything.
There's 6 people there.
They say nothing of value.
People, tell me how good I look.
It looks fucking amazing, right?
Tell me how good I look.
Alright, the camera's a little off-center.
So this is Christmas.
On the Periscope, sir.
What's up, everybody? We're gonna get started in a second.
Eventually.
Peak gas! Oh my god! It wasn't even fucking into the show yet you gave me a peak gas reference.
That was quick.
Who is this motherfucker? Wait, say that again. I missed you. What's up, DX? How you doing, boy or girl? I don't even know what you are. Are you a boy or a girl? We don't know.
Isn't that Kevin? Kevin something?
Kevin who?
I don't know. I thought it was a Kevin.
K-Dog?
Does he have a Twitter?
I literally got a fucking peak gas reference.
Well, this is annoying me. The microphone's like right in my line of vision. See what I'm saying?
Me a surfer. Are you the person calling me peak gas every week? Just because I wear a fucking collar?
Well, stop wearing collars. We've explained this to you several times.
Move the fucking microphone then.
Well, if I move the microphone, then it's not going to be where you want it.
The microphone assassin. Straight blasting.
Alright. Slim Shady or whatever the fuck that was.
Yes, sir. What does that mean? Who are you, sir?
Kevin
You're always
Doherty.
calling me Pete Gas.
Is that K-Dog? I think it's K-Dog.
Are you K-Dog? The infamous K-Dog?
I think he stopped watching the live feed. Stopped watching the Facebook feed. I think he switched to the scopes.
You moved over to the scope?
Scope bros. Wait, I gotta see which one fell first. Oh, it was the Facebook Live. Of course it was.
Hold on, people.
We're working on it. This is the worst setup this week.
Yeah, what's going on? Everything's like all over the fucking place here.
Everything's fucking falling down for no fucking reason. I'm not touching anything. Oh my god. Alright. Fucking
messed it up.
Periscope is good. Periscope is getting good. Any minute now. Alright. Good. Now.
Facebook Live.
Is this one Facebook? I don't know. This one's Facebook.
Yeah.
Good? Is the blue in the way at all?
Hold on.
But now your mic is like in your face now.
Doesn't matter. I don't care if the mic's in my face or not.
Whatever.
We gotta record. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah? I figure we might as well start at 1 in the morning or something. Doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah, because, like, you know, I got no other life. I really don't, actually. So.
I mean,
I wasn't being sarcastic. I don't have a life. So
you're fucking dressed to impress. I'm wearing a Shinsuke Nakamura shirt.
I'm looking to swoon of ladies out there.
Yellow fucking gym shorts. And I didn't work out, so I don't know what the hell I was doing. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sipping that?
Perhaps.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast. I'm Craig Dixon.
Hello, everybody. Have a merry, merry Christmas by the Wretched Wrestling Podcast.
Thanks for joining us here on the 72nd edition of the WWP.
Yes!
We
Very
took
special edition this week, Craig.
Yeah, it's a very special Christmas edition.
There's magic in the air. There is something
mistletoe over. Okay, good. Thank
Yeah,
God.
no, mistletoe. This over here. But no, it's something magic in the air, people. It's Christmas time. And I believe, Craig, this is our first Christmas episode.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
We didn't
last year
wait until the
last year.
Well,
last year we didn't have any episodes in November.
Why not?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Then we tried to come back with a big show for the beginning of December, and then we didn't come back until the last week of December. So I don't know what the fuck happened last year.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just,
okay.
We're just kind of terrible.
It's all right, people. You know, Santa is filling his bag of toys. He's going to deliver them on Christmas. I can't wait. I mean, you know, every year I wait for him with a glass of milk and some cookies. And gosh darn it, I can't wait for my new Transformers figure.
Now, Fred, you're very dressed up for this occasion. Is this for the WWP Universe out there?
Totally not. No.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because that would be
no.
weird. That would be very weird.
I'm coming. I look like Vince, man. Ah, God damn it! No, I just came from my my office holiday party, and
Was Dwight there?
Dwight was there. He was singing. What's that song he sang at the karaoke? Fuck, I ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a very Benihana Christmas, though. I'll tell you that.
It was? You had Benihana?
Yeah, I met somebody and I couldn't tell them apart, so I had to mark them with an X.
You marked her?
I marked her with our marker. Yeah,
That's nice. That's nice.
You know,
That's
so
nice.
I
Did you give her a used bike?
I did.
Okay.
I did actually.
That was
But
a bad
I stole it from somebody else.
Oh,
so
okay. So that's fine.
I stole it from the poor and gave it to the rich. So that's like kind of like the opposite of Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's
It's
exactly.
like Robinson Hood.
Yeah, pretty much. Or it's like Donald Trump. Same thing. Doesn't matter. Guys, welcome back. We took a week off. We just had busy schedules last week. We had what did we do on Friday? We both did.
We didn't have enough time for you people.
We went to a Christmas party last Friday, and then like Saturday, I was seeing Star Wars. Fred was going to the Islander game.
True that.
I know it sounds backwards, right? But that's exactly what happened. So we were a little off. We didn't get to do our Clash of Champions preview, which is fine because at the end of the day, who really cares about previews of pay-per-views that nobody wants to watch? So here we are. We're back.
We're here.
We're there.
We're everywhere. Except last week. We weren't.
No,
we weren't here, but we were there. We were like somewhere else.
We were
like,
elsewhere.
We were elsewhere.
We were elsewhere.
We were not here. We were not there. We were elsewhere.
Right.
But now we're here, there, and everywhere.
Exactly.
WWP, baby.
It is so stupid.
Man, we are so terrible.
Yeah, we're the worst.
It doesn't matter what holiday it is. We are equally terrible.
Yes, the worst.
Constantly.
Now, Fred.
Sir?
What did you think of Clash of Champions? I was kind of going in with low expectations, and I don't want to say it blew my expectation, like my expectations away.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say it like completely caught me off guard, but like I thought it was decent, right? It was a decent pay-per-view. There was nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
There was good elements.
I feel like if every beginning of every pay-per-view lately, it's the beginning is really good, and then it just falls downhill from there, which
Right.
seems to be the trend, you know. And
It does.
That kind of like just happens, I guess. You know. Yeah, I guess we'll go over it match by match, maybe, or maybe we'll go over some highlights, perhaps. But
Yeah, maybe.
I did miss the opening contest, the 3-way U.S. title match. I did see the ending, and
I'm not very happy with the quality of the volume on our
push it towards us
on
a
our
little
thing
more.
right now. So I don't know what I have to do to make it go up. So I'm just gonna jack up the volume. I don't know if that's working.
Hello. You got to put it closer to us.
That's as close as this is gonna get.
Why can't we get closer?
Why would you want to get closer than this?
Because you're my best friend, Craig.
You're dressed up clearly for this podcast episode.
Yes, I got dressed up, Craig, because it's Christmas, and anything can happen on Christmas, Craig. Just remember that. Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
What is anything?
Anything can happen on Christmas. It's the spirit of Christmas. It's the holiday of cheer and joy and luck and of things that are usually not happening, but they sometimes will happen. Like it's that festive time of year. So, I'm just going to say this, Craig.
Yeah. Fred, yes, go ahead.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank God. Woo!
And I love you.
God damn it, dude. Why do you do that every time?
You want to pound it?
Why do you gotta phrase it that way?
Let's pound each other.
No! God,
Can we just pound each other for once?
So we're just not doing phrasing anymore?
But I have my fist out and I want to pound you.
Oh my God.
That is what bros do. I'm trying to learn what you said you wanted to do. You said, Craig. You said... You said Fred.
Yeah, that's what I
You do sound like though. You said Fred. Don't say I love you. Say bro, pound it. So I'm trying to pound you, and we can go as hard and soft as you want. I'm here for you. My fist is here for you, and I will pound you whatever way you want. Jesus Christ, dude! Wow. God damn it! Start with the Mean Street Posse references.
What is going on with Periscope every week?
I look like fucking Vince McMahon, if anything, okay? God damn it!
You look like you're you look like you're commentating a match right now. That's what you look like. I don't know why. Like JBL without the hat.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry.
You really have to say that?
Sorry.
I'd rather be called Byron Suxton.
Yeah, well. So, yeah, I thought Clash of Champions was decent. I guess we could run through the card. But maybe we'll do that later. I feel like we should touch on the other things that have happened, because I feel like a couple of big things have happened since the last time we've spoken to our huge loyal brethren. Now,
Bludgeon! Yes.
Brothers! Let's talk about the big announcement this past week on Raw.
So they have no problem with pounding and hammering each other, and I think we're just as close to the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Exactly.
That was the big announcement I was just about to explain. It's exactly what I was fucking talking about.
Wow, that's pretty fucking wild.
No, it wasn't, actually, because
really?
I'm being facetious, Fred.
Fetish? Fetishish? What does that mean? Is that like a fetish thing? Like you're into fetishes? What kind of fetishes are you into? Foot? Tranny?
So
Facetious. What's the big news this week, Craig? This volume level is really annoying me.
should we stop it and restart?
No, keep going.
Keep going?
Fucking just do this.
That's not gonna make it.
Talking to the mic and talk loud.
Alright! Shit!
Oh, see, there's the white bars.
You love white bars.
There's the white lines. Snort that shit, bitch.
Alright, let's start moving on now. The big news this week was that Stephanie McMahon arrived on Raw, and she interrupted this big brawl between the women's division with the Riot Squad and whatever the rest of the members of Raw. And she... Absolution, that's right. Sorry. Wrong team.
It's okay.
They both debuted the same fucking week, and they're both 3 members.
I don't want Sarah Logan in here fucking talking about buckshots and fucking catching catfish
my
in the
family
hand.
is we're a bunch of herders. We're herders.
You mean you never caught catfish with your hand? You fucking suck.
If Sarah Logan never speaks again, I think she'd be doing the world a huge favor. Huge!
And she's got a cool name, like Logan, like fucking Wolverine, and you gotta fucking put that fucking hick on television and let her talk? Fuck that.
So Stephanie announced that for the first time ever that they will be having a Women's Royal Rumble match this year, and
whoa,
that's big news, man.
That's steamy.
I know we were a little hesitant about
Facetious? Facetious? It was like fucking. How do you say that word again?
Fishnets. I think it was fishnets. I think that's what I said.
Fetishish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were fetishists about this for sure. Like,
no, when they announced, they've been doing all these. They're trying to break through the women's division right now, right?
True.
So
making a splash, if you will.
Yeah. So they've been doing all these new things. They did the first ever Hell in a Cell match. They did the first ever
Money in the Bank.
First ever Money in the Bank. First ever main event of pay-per-view match. They're trying to expose the women's division, which is great. For the most part, though, we haven't loved it because we felt like the programs that they've done it for haven't been worth the merit of being like a main event of a pay-per-view.
True.
Or, the Hell in a Cell match was kind of like, it had a weird ending. I don't know if you remember. It was just like, it just ended like randomly.
That was weird, yeah. She just like threw her on a table and it didn't break and then she pinned her.
And then
like that, right?
And then we had the TLC match where, the Money in the Bank ladder match where fucking James Ellsworth won the first fucking try of it.
Yeah.
And so they kind of like...
May he rest in peace, of course.
Yeah, well, he's dead. Wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, he's not?
He's not?
He's not on television.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought... Okay, well, I don't assume people are dead when they're on TV, but I guess he is.
Oh, okay.
No, it makes sense. I guess he is dead. He must be dead. They've kind of... They're doing the right thing. These are things they should be doing. I just haven't liked their approach lately. But in this instance... First ever Women's Royal Rumble. I'm really looking forward to this for some reason. More so than any of these other first matches they've done in the last year.
Okay.
What do you think, man?
I am hesitant for the same reasons that you just discussed right now, honestly. Is because because of the execution of these first time matches haven't executed well, and
somehow they still got me despite the fact that they've messed up. I don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, listen, it would be nice to have a nice Royal Rumble. I'm just thinking of the reality of it all, and I feel like I'm going to be disappointed. And you know what I told you behind the scenes here, but what my plan would be to book this match.
Yeah, you already. I'm pretty sure.
I told you, but I didn't say it. I didn't do it on the show.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, go for it then.
So. Okay, the only way I see this happening,
and by the way, he's told me this already, and I'm 100% sure this is exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
really?
I really think this is exactly what's happening, but go ahead.
Because I kind of been doubting myself lately, but let's go for it. Okay, so, we got, we don't know yet. We got 20 to 30 women wrestlers. I'm gonna go 20.
I would go 30.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not many.
Think about how many were on the roster, the main roster already, before they called up the Riot Squad and before they called up Absolution or whatever.
So that's 6 people right there.
Yeah.
Plus whoever they had already.
Yeah,
okay,
and now
so that's
the rumors are there'll be people from NXT in it.
That makes sense.
So it'll be Ember Moons and, whoever else is still down there.
Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, maybe Billie Kay.
Right. And I heard former, women of the past, probably a Beth Phoenix, people like that.
Cool.
Like a regular Royal Rumble.
They should do stuff like that.
You have 90% current wrestlers, and then you have a couple throwbacks for to get the crowd pop. So that's what they should do, right?
Right. Exactly.
You could fill out 30 women in that match.
You can.
I think they have enough. You'll use every fucking woman you have under contract, but I think they can do it.
But on the other hand, I think that, in all due fairness, and I don't mean to undermine the women, but there should be a lower stopwatch count as far as...
Yeah, I would assume there would be. I
think there should be a 60-second wait until
rather than 90 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, or 2 minutes.
Yeah, make it go quicker. Yeah,
make it go quicker because we're gonna have 2 Rumble matches, so we're gonna get burnt out quickly. Okay, so this is what I've been conjuring up in my fucking weird ass head is that you're gonna have your surprise entrances, you're gonna have your Nikki Crosses, you're gonna have your Asuka will be there, obviously. You're going to have your Peyton Royces, blah, blah, blah. But who's going to show up at the end? Who's been training right now? Who's somebody that doesn't need to wrestle much right now in a Royal Rumble match? And who's rumored to face Charlotte at WrestleMania? The one and only UFC champion, Bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that's definitely happening.
I could totally see her winning this and facing Charlotte at WrestleMania. Now, some people have been saying, yeah, it would be cool if Asuka won and fought Charlotte. I would also agree on that. I would be okay if Asuka won, but if my instincts are correct, I think that Ronda Rousey should be like number 30 or 29 and just fucking end that shit.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. The only thing I've heard differently is that Asuka's probably going to win the women's title soon.
Okay.
And then it would be...
Maybe she'll face Alexa at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Asuka would face Ronda Rousey, because that's the latest I've heard. But... Same deal.
Damn.
Same deal, though.
I would rather see that match.
Yeah, I would too. Oh my god.
Damn,
Which
man.
is why they're saying they're starting to build up her armbar right now. Asuka's armbar.
Man. That would be amazing.
So,
that would be amazing right there. That would be a
amazing.
great clash. Not even a... No, it wouldn't be a clash of styles. It would be the perfect styles put together.
Yeah. The pro wrestling version of exactly the same
With the
person.
martial arts, judo backgrounds
Right.
of both of them. Perfect. I mean, that would be great. I don't know where that would leave Charlotte in the mix, but...
Well, there's always the SmackDown side. I'm sure SmackDown will have their own thing as well.
Yeah, for sure. But, I just think that...
Yeah, this is something I wanted to talk about. Somebody on Periscope just said, can they even get eliminated over the top rope? And that's like something... Like, that was one of the problems with the the Money in the Bank ladder match, is that it's like... For example, when a man would get thrown off the top, like off a ladder, and they do that,
Right,
they do that wishbone thing that Christian used to always do. Like, they were tall
Toasty!
enough. They're all like 6 foot tall, or 5'10", something like that, or taller, and they're all big enough to like land on the top rope and take those crazy bumps. And then like when the women were doing this Money in the Bank ladder match, and they hit the ropes and they were like hitting it with their hands, and they were like
they were like fucking pussyfooting,
Yeah, like they made it look really bad, and I'm like, I'm not, I don't want to say it's like a women can't do it thing, but like, I mean, think about the height of all the women in WWE. Like, how many of them are over like 6 foot tall? Like, is there any? Maybe just Nia Jax. She's probably the only one, right? If that.
Maybe. She might
be like high fives, and like that
high five. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
That was nice stuff. But yeah, I mean that's a legit concern though. Like, are they going to be able to get it? Like, if let's say, like, I know Alexa's the champion. Let's say Alexa's in this match. How the fuck is that bitch gonna get over the top rope?
She ain't.
She's shorter than my mom, and my mom is fucking short. Like,
she is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, how the fuck is that gonna happen? Are they gonna do middle rope eliminations? I don't know.
I would assume.
Or maybe they don't have
middle rope.
Middle rope.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's how most of the women enter the ring too. Remember, like, they all go, like, they squeeze under that second rope. Like,
they go under the bottom rope and show their ace.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It fucking like makes me bone at times or something.
So that's a good question. We don't know. We don't know what the rules of the women's match are. We don't know the intervals of the time of the entrances. We don't know the elimination, if it's going to be any different than the men's, which it should be. And we don't know how many women are going to be in the match. But I am looking forward to it. I'm assuming we'll get a couple surprises in it.
That'd be nice.
Beth Phoenix is a name I'm going to throw out there, because she's just got a good standing with the company, and she's still in great shape, I'm sure. And you don't need to be able to really wrestle to take place in this match, which is the best part of the Royal Rumble. Is you can have all these fucking random people in it, and it'll be great.
You can think of Trish or Lita or something like that. I mean,
I was gonna say Lita. I could see a Lita in it. Like, maybe not Trish, but Lita, definitely Lita, because she's still got a good standing in the company. She does all those kickoff shows and stuff.
Maybe Sam Roberts or something. You know what I mean? Because he's such a fucking tool.
I was thinking like Blue Pants from NXT could make like a random appearance. Like,
maybe Velveteen Dream or something.
Maybe Fred.
Wait, what?
Corey maybe will make an appearance.
Well, okay. Maybe in a different lifetime, Corey would have been that, but we all know, we all know the truth now, and stuff like that. So let's move on for that.
Let's move on from that.
Craig, just stop right now.
Touch my shoulder.
Just stop at that right now.
Okay, fine. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm stopping.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
We all knew she was a girl at some point.
Nobody did that. Nobody did.
Okay, but now we know that we all know the truth.
Yeah, we all know now because we all knew beforehand, except for you. You were the only one who didn't know.
Well, some people are like late to the dance, so whatever, man.
You're very late to every dance.
I'm fashionably late. Sorry, whatever. Fucking ballsack.
Fashionably late to your own sexuality. What?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Craig? No. Absolutely no. I am.
This way. I think he coughed up a little fucking like dried up semen out of that one.
No, I mean, I'm straight.
Yeah, I got that. So the other big news this week is that Dean Ambrose had to have a bicep. He has a bicep injury, and he had surgery.
Oh, no.
Successful surgery, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Shoot.
They don't have any timetable for his return. He's going to be out likely several months, but that could be 2 months, which is not a long time.
Oh, boy.
So
what's going to happen without Dean Ambrose on Raw?
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day...
Well, actually, that was a good question, actually.
At the end of the day, it's not a big fucking deal. It's not like, yeah, sure.
Hey, we're going to do some Fireball on the set.
So...
We're going to finish it.
At the end of the day, it's not a big deal.
Oh, fuck.
Not a big deal that,
Sorry, Craig.
Shut up! Stop derailing me.
Sorry.
Alright, let's just take the shots and we'll shut up.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas!
That was way overfilled.
Fucking swallowed too much.
Where was I? Dean Ambrose. Right, so at the end of the day, it's not really a fucking huge deal that he's going to be out for a while. I know they're doing the Shield thing now, but, before he got injured, if we had an episode last week, I was actually going to complain about the Shield, which is like, oh my God.
Because Roman isn't, interacting with them at all?
Blasphemy that I speak anything against the Shield, but the Shield... 2.0 has been so fucking boring and terrible, and as Fred just alluded to, they are literally not even really a team. They just wear their fucking shirts once in a while. Like Roman's
been doing his own thing.
Roman's doing his own thing, which is okay, but
whatever.
I mean, they built up this fucking Shield reunion, and what have they given us? A Raw tag team match? I know fucking Roman Reigns had that viral problem last month for, was that Survivor Series? Yeah, for Survivor Series. So we didn't get a pay-per-view match with them, but, we got nothing out of this, really. I mean,
they fought the New Day.
Yeah.
At, Survivor Series?
Yeah, and even so,
that was a good match.
It was a good match, but, I still didn't even get, the full Shield experience, because, Roman Reigns is wearing the Shield gear, Seth Rollins is wearing a half Shield, half Raw shirt, and, I was like, what the fuck is happening? It feels like, it's just it's all merch-driven. It doesn't feel like, they
authentic.
did... Yeah, it doesn't feel like when I heard that they were thinking about bringing the Shield back, I'm like, they're going to do this for storyline reasons. They're going to use this as a way to propel Roman Reigns as a monster heel when he breaks them up.
And this will
or Dean Ambrose.
And this will build up the Miz too with the crowd because he's going to be feuding with them and they're going to go back and forth. But no,
that didn't happen at
Roman
all.
just beat the Miz,
and that was it. And Miz is, filming a movie, and he was just gone as soon as he lost the title.
Yeah.
And that's it. And just as a whole, the Shield has been so boring. So this injury to, Dean Ambrose should be this, devastating blow to their big plans with the Shield. But, at the same time, I think it's honestly, a blessing in disguise because, as Fred said, Roman's doing his own thing. Or
does that lead Seth, then?
Ambrose and Rollins were doing, gunning for the tag titles against Sheamus and Cesaro, but at the same time, does anybody really care if they won the tag titles again? Because I didn't. I've always been a big Seth Rollins fan, and him being in a tag team hasn't done it for me. I like him better on his own, so I'm thinking, and this is where I think they go with this. So Dean Ambrose is going to be out a couple months, I'm assuming. I'll say minimum 2 months, right? That's a safe bet.
Okay.
That's a standard time when you have surgery of any kind, some kind of major surgery. So he's out. Now Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are left, but they're already doing their separate things. Roman's got his thing going on already, and Seth was dealing with the bar and whatnot. So they can kind of continue that on their own. Okay, maybe Seth doesn't go for the tag titles, but he can still feud with Sheamus and Cesaro. I mean, he had a good couple matches with them. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe they don't break up the Shield, okay? There's only 2 of them left right now, right? There's only 2. So they don't break them up, but they could, have this, understanding, like, you know, like, hey man, if you ever need me, I'm still there for you, type of thing. Like, maybe never tag.
That's kind of like what I feel like the vibe of it is at this point,
right.
honestly.
Right. And then, let's say 2 months down the line, Ambrose is cleared to return, and he comes back, and then, like, the three of them kind of get back together and be like, all right, guys, we've had a rough couple months. We need to buckle down. We need to brother up, and we need to unite again.
Yeah.
And that's the moment, as soon as Dean Ambrose comes back, that he breaks up with them this time, and then that's the end of the Shield. And this Dean Ambrose's comeback is going to be a major heel turn for him, because I feel like he's the most in need of any kind of like character change, more so than Reigns and more so than Rollins. That's just that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, maybe they can turn this into a good thing. I don't know. What do you think, Fred?
I mean,
you need a beer?
Sure. I kind of agree with you there. I just like, I don't know what really to think of the Shield anymore, because with the Shield coming back, I just felt like it was just this reason for Roman Reigns to get over. And so I don't really know how much of plans they really had and stuff like that. I do agree that there was going to be some dissension between Seth and Dean at some point.
Yeah.
So, but I really don't think Roman's going to be involved, honestly, by the time Dean gets back. Because by the time he gets back, it's going to be close to WrestleMania time. And Roman's going to be feuding hard with Brock Lesnar, apparently. So,
yeah, you're right.
I don't even think he's going to be involved in that situation. I don't know. It should be interesting at that point. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. No, seriously, I'm kind of all over the place with this thing. I don't think Seth will do it again because they've done it already. So
right. It would be like
it would make sense that Dean would do it. Dean should do it. Yeah. He should be a heel. Like, his heel work in NXT/FCW was fucking amazing, and I don't know if it'll ever get back to that point ever again, but I wish it would. But that's wishful thinking on my part.
Right. I mean, we'll never know until, whatever actually happens, but I also have thought of the idea of maybe Rollins does it again, and then, like, everybody's like, how could they do the same storyline again? But then at the same time, like, Rollins could be like, how can you idiots have trusted me a second time and not seen this coming? And then, because Rollins is way better than what he's been doing the last year, since he came back pretty much. I mean, in general, he's a way better worker as a heel.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's like, if they ever want to bring the Shield back together for like a third time, for like in a couple of years from now, are they really going to do this thing again where Seth has to apologize and gain their trust back again?
I'm at the point where
twice in a row, like, no, that's.
I'm at the point where if they break up the Shield a second time, they're not going to do another Shield reunion until they're like really fucking old. Like, they're all on the brink of retirement. Like
an NWO reunion back in 2002.
Yeah, or like the last DX run. Like with,
right, that's a better
like
example,
2007. Yeah. Like, nobody fucking, like, okay, they were both like towards the end of their career. Shawn Michaels retired like a year later, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I never understood that with DX. I hated that. Remember, like, when I used to complain all the time? They're like, let's get ready to suck it! Yeah. And they're like, and if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it! We're like, so you're down and you're not down? You have to suck it either way? Like, either way, I gotta take the chubby. And I will suck it up.
Yeah, it was weird that Shawn Michaels... It was weird that Shawn Michaels, like, stole Billy Gunn's part of the whole thing. Like, that was Billy Gunn's thing. He would say that with the New Age Outlaws. But, like, the New Age Outlaws didn't do the, let's get ready to suck it part. Yeah. So it, like, made sense. But then, like...
They were saying it twice in a row, and I'm like, well, am I supposed to suck it or suck it? Like, what the fuck?
You have no choice. You have to fucking suck it. Just suck it already.
I don't care if it's...
Shut up and suck it!
I don't care if it's chubby. I'll suck it up, okay?
Chubster. Alright, so other big news.
Sorry, I just blew myself.
Alright, Tobias.
That fume game's some kind of something.
Oh, God. So, the other...
Just called it a May and egg.
Oh, God.
Sorry. I can quote Arrested Development forever.
Yeah, we gotta cut it off at that point. A big rumor... A big rumor that was running the internet the last couple days and the dirt sheets is that Batista wants
I wanted to talk about this.
Batista wants to make a comeback, and not just like a Chris
one-shot deal.
Like, he wants to have a pretty lengthy last run in WWE,
like 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, 6 to 12 months, which is fucking crazy.
Why?
I don't know why he would want to do it.
The Rock didn't even do that.
Because he was so rejected the last time they did this. He was so rejected. In the height of the Daniel Bryan Yes movement, he decided he wanted to come back. Vince McMahon decided, that's a great idea. We'll have you win the Royal Rumble. People will love it.
Not Daniel Bryan, who everyone's been cheering forever.
Daniel Bryan gets eliminated number 10. And Batista eliminates Roman Reigns to win the Royal Rumble.
Hindsight,
what bizarro world were we living in where that's what was going on? But
he actually, if he did that this year, he would have been cheered for that.
This year, but back then, that was they were still booking Batista as a face during that time.
Yeah,
and people were rejecting the shit out of it. And then, it's weird, as soon as Batista went away, they channeled all that anger towards Roman Reigns.
Interesting.
The powerhouse of Evolution and the powerhouse of the Shield. Maybe we just don't like you pushing fucking strong guys all the time. Maybe it's too obvious for us. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Just a thought. I mean, just a thunk. Whatever.
So what do you think of that, man? Batista wants to come back, and he wants to come back. He's a fucking movie star, man. Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the highest grossing films of the last fucking 20 years.
And it's not even just Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, he's doing other films that are successful.
Yeah.
It's not even it's
I mean, that's the big one, though. Yeah.
No, I know that. But it's interesting because I don't know. I mean, I guess he really likes wrestling. I mean, why would you want to go through all that?
Yeah, and
The Rock doesn't even want to come back, and The Rock is fucking making millions off of Fast and the Furious.
He doesn't even want to work a limited schedule. He wants to do the full schedule.
He wants to do house shows. He misses house shows.
Well, that's what Jericho did 2 years ago. Do you remember that? Jericho did no fucking live.
What's up, JJ, my cousin? Sorry.
Yo, what's up, JJ? Yo, you have an awesome last name. Imagine. Imagine. Sorry.
That's JJ from Riverhead. Flanders, sorry. Anywho.
Stupid, sexy Flanders. Anyway.
Yeah, that would be interesting. In what capacity would he return?
Yeah,
that would be interesting.
I would assume.
I think they would accept him more than they did the first time.
Yeah, definitely. As long as they don't push him as a Royal Rumble and World Champion guy, and as oh, cool, it's cool to see Batista, former World Champion, back.
Oh, hey, he'll fight AJ Styles or
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
But go back to SmackDown. Fucking.
He'll be on Raw if he comes back.
I know, but I'm just saying, gets Finn Balor.
As long as it's not
why not?
As long as it's not another Goldberg run, or it's not another fucking Brock Lesnar. He's gonna have the title and not show up every week and not wrestle on any of the fucking free TV shows. I'm okay with it. And as long as he doesn't win the fucking Rumble again, I'm okay with it. I never really hated Batista. He's a guy I probably should have never liked, just based on the guys I do like and the storylines I like. I should have never liked Batista, but I never really hated him. There's nothing to hate about him. He was actually a good worker.
And he was a good heel towards the end of his run.
Oh my god, yeah, with the fucking sunglasses.
With him
spotlight.
versus...
Remember the spotlight with no
music? He was feuding with Cena?
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
When he quit, I have never laughed so hard at a wrestler's last appearance in WWE. You remember he quit? He was in a wheelchair. He was I quit! With a stupid fucking Gucci sunglasses. What a fucking douchebag he looked like, but he was so fucking good at it.
He's good when he cares, I don't hate Batista. I just at the time it was Daniel Bryan's time, and to push Dave Batista over that was fucking ridiculous. And he said in his defense, he said on numerous podcasts and multiple clips that he did not like that run. He thought it was stupid, that he should have, not have...
It was so...
he should have lost it to Daniel Bryan, and he thought that he was kind of he had some backlash and stuff like that from the fans because of the way Vince booked him and stuff like that. So if there's a way to kind of make it work this time, I'm okay with that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he kind of, like, I respect the fact that he knew that
it was bad.
That it was bad.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why he kind of left so quickly. And I'm okay with that.
Because it was so cliche of a run. He came back, they pushed him to the moon, like, which people...
It wasn't his fault.
No, I'm not saying it was his fault.
Gene Snitsky, but, you know, it wasn't his fault.
No, it was Vince's fault. Because they pushed him to the moon, like, when he didn't need to be pushed to the moon. Like, Batista had a legacy already back in, like, 2005 and 2006. Like, people remember that. That's the Batista people like. The Batista that people, like, remember when he turned on the original Evolution. You know, he was, like, not the guy who was groomed for success like Randy Orton, but in the end, Randy Orton was rejected, and people liked that, like, oh, like, Batista was a smart, like, powerhouse guy who saw through Flair and Triple H's, you know, fucking mind games.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like he was smart about it. And that was his legacy. And then for them to bring him back, he wins the Rumble, and like then they just do Evolution again. Like
it was too obvious that they were it was too obvious that they were pushing this guy because of that reason.
Right, and Guardians
the fans
of the Galaxy,
soared
like, they knew
fucking through it.
This was right before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, right?
Yeah.
It was right before.
That came out in like May, June, and then this was like, you know, January, March. So he was promoting it, you know?
Yeah, and it was just...
where would you go with this, though?
I don't know.
Who would he even feud with?
The guys he could feud with. I mean, the first guy that jumps off the bat is Roman Reigns. You have to do that. They are the exact same character from two of the same type of stables. I mean...
Maybe it was his first feud after WrestleMania?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I don't know when Batista's rumored to come back. I don't know if he's coming back shortly.
Or whatever.
I don't know if he's going to come back like the night after WrestleMania. That'd be a cool comeback the night after WrestleMania. You know, they save all that good shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that'd be a good.
Good first feud for Roman as a champion.
You know?
Why not? Yeah.
I mean,
as long as he doesn't win. Batista, that is. As long as he doesn't win.
Right.
Because I mean,
exactly.
You know, it's horrible. But as much as I don't like many things about how Roman Reigns has been handled the last year or two or three, is I am looking forward to him winning the fucking world title. Only because the title will be on the fucking show every week.
At least that.
A year of Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion. We are approaching a year now. Like
a fucking year.
A year of I forgot sometimes I forget what the fucking title looks like. Brock Lesnar comes out, Paul Heyman came out this past week on Raw with the title with Brock Lesnar, and he's like Priest and Connor Brock Lesnar, and he came out, I'm like, right, the title's red, that's so interesting. Like I'm like I stared at it for a second, I'm like, is my color on my TV off? Oh no, right, it is red. Because I don't see it often enough.
You know,
I don't see it often enough.
Now, the rumored match to be at the Royal Rumble is supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane in the three-way match.
Oh, they announced it already.
Oh, they announced it. Okay,
yeah, it's a triple threat.
Oh man, I'm fucking wishing that Braun Strowman wins the fucking title.
It's not happening.
I know, Craig, but it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Can I just have this?
I'll let you have this, but it's not happening.
But, like, why would they...
Why are they having it? Because they want to build... First of all, Brock Lesnar is wrestling...
Brock Lesnar is going to beat Kane, obviously.
I
think he will, but...
Yeah, you know. Brock Lesnar is going to wrestle at the Royal Rumble because it's a big payday, because it's a big pay-per-view. It's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year.
True that.
So he's going to be there. So if he's going to wrestle... He's going to wrestle in a main event. Who else could he fucking challenge? Now, they didn't want to do him versus Braun again because he already buried Braun once.
Right.
So they threw Kane in there for the exact reason you just said, to eat a fucking pinfall.
Right.
Kane's getting pinned. And then that's bye-bye Kane. Kane's going to disappear.
I just wish that it would... You know me, Craig. I've said this on multiple times on this podcast.
Braun versus Roman. I know, man.
I know. You have it memorized by heart.
I do, man. But the problem is
that's the fucking match.
The problem is they turned Braun face. That's the problem. They turned Braun face.
It kills me inside.
They turned Braun face, and honestly, I'm okay with the fact that Braun Strowman won that feud. I'm okay with that. I can move on. What? You don't want to move on?
Why?
We can't. We can only
look. Hold on. Let's pretend. You're telling me if, like, back in the day, Hulk Hogan just fucking lost to King Kong Bundy continuously, even through WrestleMania 2, let's say. I know we didn't really watch WrestleMania 2 because we were
like that's a weird person.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of somebody.
I'll say Andre.
Sid Justice.
I'll say Andre. I'm try it.
Okay? You wouldn't want to see his comeuppance at all.
Me? Back then?
What was
sure.
the point of the whole feud then?
I think
What's the point? There was no point then.
Dude,
That fucking pisses me off.
WWE has no continuity, though. You know that. They don't have any... They don't follow up on anything that they should.
But it annoys
me. They built up Braun versus Roman for so long. And then for whatever reason, when Braun came back, they're like, he's feuding with The Miz now. And we're like, all right. Miz didn't really do anything. I mean, it was really Kane's fault, but... Really?
She's funny.
What's her name again?
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, what else could Batista do with a comeback? That's, I mean, it's something to think about. I mean, if he's going to be back for a year...
My first instinct goes to say fucking Randy Orton. Just because they've been linked for so long.
But we've seen it before. It wouldn't be original, like...
I know.
The same problem with, like, what I've been complaining about when Kurt Angle probably wrestles Triple H at WrestleMania. The same problem. I've seen Triple H versus Kurt Angle a million fucking times. He's the one guy...
17 years ago when it was good.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the one fucking match I've seen. Like, Kurt Angle's coming back. He could be dead in a year. Like, I want to see him wrestle somebody I've never seen him wrestle before. Let him wrestle Sami Zayn. Let him wrestle
face Jason Jordan. I don't give a fuck.
Sure. Like, I don't want to see Triple H again. I've seen it. You go back to Triple H once he's gone through the roster already. You know, like, you do that once he's gone through the well one too many times. You know what I mean? Like...
Right.
Then you go back to Triple H for like a WrestleMania. Go to WrestleMania next year against Triple H. But I don't want to see Triple H versus fucking Kurt Angle again. It's the same thing. I don't want to see these two again. I've seen Batista versus Randy Orton a million fucking times.
No, I agree.
There were the two fucking young guys in Evolution. I'm seen it.
Trying to think of like what they can do for Batista. Maybe.
But you're right. You're right. Though.
After WrestleMania, then.
You're right, though. They will do Batista versus Randy Orton, because you know they will. They will.
Maybe it'll be after WrestleMania.
And then guess what? They'll do Randy Orton. I'm sorry. They'll do Kurt Angle. They'll do...
Kurt Hawkins?
Zack Ryder? What? They'll do... They'll do Triple H versus Batista, too. You know they'll do it again.
Yeah.
You know they'll do it again.
They'll bring Ric Flair to retirement, put the World Tag Team titles on them.
With his cane.
Woo! Oh man, interesting.
Anything else? Anything else we got? We're at 40 minutes here. We got a good pace so far today.
Whatever. What else happened? I mean, Clash of Champions obviously happened.
Oh yeah, you want? Let's talk about a couple
dissension in between Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan has occurred.
Yeah, dude. I liked for a pay-per-view that was, as I said before, it was better than I thought. I had little expectations going in. It wasn't great, but this was a really good match. This might have been the best program, maybe not best match, but best program of the show.
The four-way tag team title match was fucking the bomb.
Oh my god, the Usos, the New Day, Gable and Benjamin, and Rusev and Aiden.
Rusev Day!
It's Rusev Day!
On the 12 days of Rusev.
It's great, man.
That was fucking awesome.
That was a great match.
That was a great fucking match. I don't care what anyone says.
But, I mean, you want to talk about storyline progression-wise? Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura was great with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon.
Can we say enough good things about KO and fucking Sami Zayn?
No, I can't, man.
You can't, man. Words don't do justice. It's fucking awesome.
I love how much they're sucking up to Daniel Bryan right now because they're all like, we went through the ranks.
With the t-shirts?
Yeah. Like,
yep.
The yep shirts. But no, they told a really good story in this match. Like, Randy Orton hit the RKO. It was done. The match was over. Kevin Owens ran into the ring for the save. He pushed Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan fell on Shane McMahon to break up the 3 count, right? And then later in the match, Sami Zayn had Randy Orton rolled up. It was done. Shane McMahon goes for the pin. 1, 2, and he keeps his hand up. He doesn't fucking come back down. So, I mean, I thought this match was so well. It was well taught. It was a well written storyline with this, because like you could see why Shane McMahon was upset with Daniel Bryan. You could see why Daniel Bryan was upset with Shane McMahon. And then eventually later on in the match, Randy Orton got rolled up by Sami Zayn again. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won via a quick pinfall.
It was what I expected out of the match. You know, it was okay.
It's written on it.
All right, I got that.
Yeah.
I don't have time to think. Yeah, it was what I expected. There was going to be some dissension between Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. I had a feeling that KO and Sami Zayn were going to win.
They had to win. I mean, they were going to get fired if they didn't. Of course they were going to win.
Yeah, of all WWE.
Yeah, all of WWE.
So they couldn't even go to 205 Live.
No.
Craig.
No, they couldn't even go to main event, Fred.
No, they couldn't.
No.
They couldn't. At all. Like, they couldn't even be...
They couldn't even go to Total Divas.
They couldn't even stand next to that fucking long-haired faggot in the front row every week.
Who is that fucking asshole?
He looks like a vampire.
Do you remember that time he was wearing that shirt that made it look like he had tits? And you and me were like, wait a minute, that's been a girl this whole time? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a girl.
Okay, so he was wearing like a V-neck shirt, but like...
At first I was excited. I'm like, oh, wait, it's a dude. No.
Of course you did.
I mean...
Of course you do.
What do you mean, of course I did?
Why would you go there?
What do you mean, of course I go there? I'm throwing myself on the line for you. I'm telling you the truth.
Why are you throwing yourself on the line for me?
I thought it was a girl, and then it was a guy.
Okay.
So? It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize it.
Wow, it took me a while to get where that was going.
Over the fucking head he goes.
Woo!
I think I've been drinking more than he has tonight.
You gotta take your fucking coat off and fucking do a knee drop later in the night.
I like the suit too much.
Oh, man.
This costs a lot of money. From Joshua Bank.
Joshua Peck? What? Oh, Joseph A. Bank?
Yeah, I can never say it right.
That's right.
My dad says it, Jose A. Bank. Jose Bank. That's a joke, obviously.
Yeah, sure he does.
No, he does.
Yeah.
He's like Jose Bank.
Oh, man, that's,
That was Clash of Champions. So rounding up to an hour now. It's Christmas, people.
No, wait. Now,
you got more, okay.
With the Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon storyline, they followed it up on SmackDown this week with, like, you know, Shane McMahon came out, Daniel Bryan also came out, and I kind of thought that's, like, this was it. This is the moment they're going to break, like they're going to stop being friends, and they're going to have, like, Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley, commissioner and GM relationship where they don't trust each other. But... You know, like, even Shane said something like, you know what? In the heat of the moment, I didn't know that when you fell on me that Kevin Owens pushed you. Like, in the heat of the moment, I got upset. I thought you broke it up because you were friends with them and you grew up in the company with them.
Yes.
So, like, I didn't know that that's what you were, where you did. And in the heat of the moment, I took the match under my own hands, and I decided not to count the 3 when Sami Zayn had him rolled up, and that wasn't the right move. And and then I saw you did the quick count, but whatever. They made amends. They didn't really fight. It looked like it was going to come to blows.
Misinterpretation.
It looked like it was going to come to blows where Shane McMahon might have fired him, and like Daniel Bryan even like challenged him to fire him. He's like, hey, if you don't think, you shouldn't be taking this out on your employees. Like, if you're going to take it out on anybody, take it out on me. He ultimately did not. He said, you know what? You run the show tonight. And Daniel Bryan did. He ran the show for the rest of the night. Shane McMahon was gone for the rest of the show. I don't know. Like, I kind of like this weird dissension between Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon right now. I'm getting, like, we've been talking about it. Like, we've been, hoping that it's some kind of return to the ring for Daniel Bryan. But the more they do it, man, like, they're kind of planting the seeds for some kind of, like, program between the two of them. Or, more likely, maybe, like, they both represent somebody else wrestling in a match for full control of SmackDown.
Like Bobby Lashley versus Umaga.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to fucking say. That was the exact match I was going to. Donald Trump. Vince McMahon!
I represent Bobby Lashley.
I can't believe that was who he fucking represented.
I know.
The President of the United States represented Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. He's a good citizen. He's a great man.
He's got great eyelashes. That's why they call him Lashley.
And his eyes make me swoon.
He's so dark. He's so dark. Like chocolate. I love dark chocolate. He's one of my. Look at my good black friend over here. What did he say that one time? Yeah, look at my African American friend over there.
Yeah, we're not talking about Ben. Whatever his fucking name was, Ben Carlson.
No,
we're not talking about him.
No. What else happened at?
Listen, people, that's the reason why.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Just moving on. Did you have any other thoughts about Shane and Daniel Bryan before we move on?
I would like them to be in a program together come WrestleMania.
Right, of course.
I hope he gets the okay.
But do you think it's actually going to happen, though?
It's
hard to tell,
Something
right?
deep down tells me it's not.
Right?
I just think they're going to fuck over Daniel Bryan again.
It's just like...
They tease it. Shane McMahon's going to wrestle Finn Balor or something like that.
Right, like, they've been teasing it since, like, he was feuding with fucking The Miz. And that, like, led to nothing. Like, that would have been a great... Like, if he ever was going to return...
great match.
Like, if they ever had if he ever came back, that should have been the match he came back with. And but, like...
What a great program that was, though.
Yeah, it was great.
Without even being in the ring.
It was amazing.
By the way, speaking of news, off the cuff, so to speak, yoink, yoink, yoink. Rolling Stone named Miz the Wrestler of the Year.
I saw that. Yep, we shared it on our
and I
Twitter feed.
Totally fucking agree. Fucking thank you, Miz, for all your contributions to the wrestling world.
I was going to save this for next week. You know what? I'll still save it for next week. I'm going to save it for next week. You know what?
No. You save it then.
Well, because we're going to do...
Don't blow your wad.
Next week, we're going to do our end of the year show.
Don't let everything out.
Fred, do you remember when we did our end of the year show last year? We did our end of the year awards, and then we did our predictions for how 2018.
Let's be on the same page this time.
I'd love to be on page.
We're not even on the same book, I think.
No. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, so I'll save my comments on Miz for next week. But only because it pertains to 2018 and how 2018. My predictions for how 2018 will unfold. So a little tease for episode 73.
Ooh.
The only other thing really from Clash of Champions I wanted to talk about is like the randomness of Dolph Ziggler winning the U.S. title over Baron Corbin and Bobby Roode. I mean, kind of like the way we just explained that Kane will be eating the pinfall at the Royal Rumble in the Triple Threat match. Like, we thought Dolph Ziggler was in this match to eat a pinfall, and lo and behold, he fucking won the fucking title on a great fucking cool move where Baron Corbin was going for end of days on Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler hit the zigzag in the same time. It was
that was
cool.
Great. That was great. But then on Tuesday,
this is the weird part. He came out, he cut a promo, he showed all of these videos throughout his career of winning like the U.S. title for the first time, which I didn't even remember. Capital Punishment? I didn't even know. What the fuck is a capital punishment? Yes, we are talking about WWE for the person who just asked on Periscope.
No, we're talking about astronomy, you fuck.
No, we're talking about spandex and oily men. And
how much it feels good on our balls.
See, I was going for like vague gayness, and you just went straight to gay. Straight gay.
No, I went straight.
Oh, so you have no problem saying straight when it has nothing to do with
Craig. Okay, listen.
Yeah, friend.
This speech impediment goes like hand in hand. Like sometimes it happens, and sometimes rarely does it not happen. Okay, so this time around, you got lucky.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, like I
Okay,
didn't I didn't have to say I am straight.
We weren't being sorry.
That,
we were
that
not
time
being.
I messed up this time, but
We were not trying to be rude.
we're just kidding.
We're fucking around. We're wrapping up our show. We're a little drunk here.
Drunky poos.
So what was I talking about? Dolph Ziggler. So then he cut this promo and showed like all these videos of him winning the U.S. title for the first time, winning the Intercontinental title for like 5 times, and winning Money in the Bank, cashing in become world champion.
Yeah.
I'm boring Fred. He's yawning over here.
Sorry, it's late.
And then he said like, he's like, you guys don't respect me. You don't remember all my accomplishments. I'm the best at what I do and all this bullshit. And then he just leaves the U.S. title in the ring, and he leaves the ring kind of like he pretty much vacated the title. That's the vibe I got from it. Or he was retiring, or I don't know. But it was very strange. Like,
Yeah.
is he injured? Is he not able to hold the title, and they wanted to build up his gimmick more, where he's like a disgruntled employee, which is what he's been doing the last couple months?
Yeah, I mean, it's very vague. I don't think he's done with the company. I didn't hear any rumors about his contract expiring or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see like how they play this out. Like where, maybe some people that really want the championship are challenging Dolph, where they're like, "Hey, man, you don't want this title, but I do." Like, so, let's fucking fight then.
It's weird because it reminded me of when we were talking about the match he had with The Miz last year, where he put his career on the line. For the Intercontinental title, and everybody kind of thought he was going to lose because he had always talked about, retiring 1 or 2 years down the line, and it just like the timeline fit. Like, why would they put the stipulation on the match? Like, everybody knew he was kind of burnt out from the company, and then he won. And it was like this great moment. It was a really, really fucking good match.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the same vibe I got from this. I'm like, I feel like he's trying to drive up retirement rumors again to get people invested in him. Because, I mean, since that retirement angle he did with The Miz, what has Dolph Ziggler done? What has he
lost
accomplished?
A lot.
He's just lost a lot. He hasn't done anything. He's had this weird gimmick where he makes fun of other people's entrance music. Like, that's the best they can come up with for him.
You know what would be cool? Just off the top of my head, if like Dolph Ziggler quote unquote retires. And then they decide to hold like, okay, well, Dolph Ziggler's not our champion anymore. Let's hold a U.S. title tournament, and the winner of that becomes like the new interim U.S. champion.
Yeah.
And then Dolph Ziggler comes back. He's like,
during the finals or something.
Yeah, like, fuck you guys.
You can't replace me, yeah.
Right, kind of like a Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10.
Yeah, or CM Punk,
where
CM Punk when he walked out after he won at Money in the Bank.
I was going to say where, like, with the ladder match where both Intercontinental titles were on the fucking line, you know what I mean?
Well, no, the same thing with CM Punk. CM Punk won the WWE title against John Cena. When his contract expires, he left. He was gone for like 3 weeks. They had a quick tournament. John Cena won the tournament, and as soon as he won the tournament,
right?
Yeah, and as soon as the tournament ended, CM Punk came back with fucking Cult of Personality for the first time. And then
good idea.
They just stared down to end the show with the 2 world titles, and then they fought at the next pay per view, and Punk won again.
Yeah.
That's
not the worst idea in the world.
That's if that's where they go with it, that's a fucking great idea. Kind of make the U.S. title like seem very important. Because I mean, Baron Corbin having the title, like we like Baron Corbin, but he doesn't elevate the title. The title doesn't really elevate him at this point.
Nah, it's just like a placeholder.
It
would help Bobby Roode.
It would definitely.
It would really help the Bobby Roode Dolph Ziggler storyline.
Yeah.
Like where both of them are U.S. champions, and they have to decide who's going to be the U.S. champion.
As you say, it makes sense. I mean, like they should have a tournament on SmackDown, and Bobby Roode should win the tournament. And as soon as he wins the tournament, that's when Dolph Ziggler comes back with the original U.S. title, and then that sets up a big match at Royal Rumble's probably too soon, but maybe. I don't know if you want to say WrestleMania or something. I don't know. I don't
know how far that would go, honestly,
it was just a weird decision.
Just an idea I had randomly come up in my head, so I don't know.
Dolph Ziggler's been kind of treading water the last couple months, and then he comes back, he wins the title randomly against 2 guys
So
who are...
random. Yeah.
So random. I mean, like, if anything, I thought Bobby Roode was the guy I thought had the second most chance of winning the match. I thought Corbin was retaining here.
I thought Bobby was going to win, actually.
Yeah, but he was my second pick. But then for fucking Ziggler to win, it was like, all right. I mean, I love Ziggler. He is a great worker. Let's not cast that aside. He is a great worker. He's been in the company for a long time now. It's deceivingly long. He was in the fucking Spirit Squad back in 2005. So
yeah,
he's been around the block a few times. But at the same time, he's one of those guys. If he's not involved in a prominent storyline, he's kind of he just kind of falls to wayside. He's not that important. He doesn't feel important. I want to say he
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, I don't know, man. His promo on SmackDown was great too. So
he's still got the goods. It's just like I said, maybe he needs a little bit of time off.
Off
television. Just
change
to refresh.
your theme song. God damn.
Well, that too. Yeah.
God, I've been saying that since we started this fucking podcast.
All right. So I mean,
this is our Christmas episode. So, Fred, I saw there was a gift bag under here.
No. Well,
is this for me?
No. Well, no. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Well,
wait a minute. Hold on. Is this for me? This has got to be for me, right?
No, I didn't get you that, but
you didn't get this?
Nah, I didn't get you that.
Fred.
What's it say on there? What does it say on there?
Fred.
It's to Fred from C. From C.
Dude, I didn't.
Are you fucking with me right now, dude?
I swear to God.
Dude, don't fuck with me right now.
I did not get this for you. I thought you got this for me. I thought this was mine. I thought you got me something.
I know two C's. One is Christine, my sister, which I don't think she would drop a present at your house.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen your sister in a while.
Because I would see her on Monday for Christmas.
Right.
The other C would go to
Calypso. I understand where that's coming from.
Well, okay, then maybe another C. Who do you think it's from, though? I mean,
Well, I definitely didn't do it.
It's C.
Well, here, I don't know why I'm holding it. I honestly thought it was for me. I didn't see the tag. Of course, I made a mistake.
It's for me?
It's not from me, though.
But it says from C.
Who the fuck is C?
You don't write your signature as C, right?
No, I write Craig. I know my name. I know how to spell the rest of my name.
Yeah, you know the you know the reg in that part.
Yeah, I know the reg.
I mean, you're good with that.
I'm Craigular. Yeah.
Yeah, you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with the
what do
rest
you
of my
think
name.
the other C is? I mean, it's not Christine.
It's not Christine.
Craig.
It's not Craig. It's not Calypso.
You don't think?
No. Well, wait.
Hold on a frickin'
It's
second.
just the letter C. Now, wait a minute. If somebody put the letter C, they kind of didn't want you to know who it's from, right? It's kind of like
It's like a surprise.
If you do it, if you figure it out, right? Like if you figure it out, what does it smell like?
It doesn't smell like anything.
Oh, okay.
It smells like dick.
I kind of thought you were going to go with that. Okay. Oh, there it is.
It smells a little dickish.
Smells a little.
I mean that's just my
dude.
I have a dick,
So do I.
You don't know what it smells like?
I do. I do.
Oh, you don't think it's from?
How did
you don't think it's from?
There's no other person.
Do I dare say her name?
Allegory.
Do you think it's from Corey? My ex-lover?
That would fit the
who
fucking...
Who was a girl that ended up to be a guy?
Not a girl. Definitely a guy.
Yeah, I was going to correct myself there.
Okay.
The cross-dresser, who I thought was a girl. And
maybe that's what the C is for.
Should I open it, Craig?
Well, it makes...
I'm scared.
I want to believe it's not from her. Him... I'm still confused about that.
Yeah, I am too. I mean,
But at the same time, it would make sense if he would be a little anonymous about it. Because again, you guys, you have a restraining order against him.
I have a restraining order. So
that's probably why
That's
probably why he's being anonymous about it, because he doesn't want to get in trouble.
He broke into your house?
I guess. My fucking mother-in-law leaves the door unlocked all the time.
She doesn't know Corey.
She might think he's a friend of mine.
True that. Alright, should I open it then?
I think you should open it, bro.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Yeah, man.
I'll be jolly right now, okay?
Fred's opening his present right now. Very loudly, he is. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my Lanta.
Trying to play off this. I'm just being funny. Wow.
This is fucking loco. In the cabeza, bitch.
That's like a really nice gift.
This is...
Wow. Dude.
Can you say what it is?
Dude, it's an autographed photo of Eddie Guerrero, and it's framed, and it's matted. It's nice. Holy shit. Show it to the camera. Show it to the people.
Alright, show it. To the people! I'll show it.
Holy wow. That's a damn nice gift.
That's my favorite wrestler right there. I'm just so...
I wish Nah, dude, that wasn't for me. Well, thank God, because I didn't get you anything. I was, like, so nervous when I saw that gift bag, and I was like, shit, Fred got me a gift. Because I didn't get him anything. Because why would two men exchange any gifts? Who the fuck does that? Like, why would any two grown men do that?
Yeah, totally. It's, like, totally stupid, like to do something like that. Whatever. I mean, yeah, totally. But, like, well, you know, we didn't discuss that at first, but, like, so, like, you know, it doesn't count this time, but maybe next year. But, like, I did get you something, though, so... So, you know, like what you just said, don't worry about that. Like, maybe next year we'll be like, oh, that's stupid, you know? But, like, this year was, like, it's like, whatever.
What?
You didn't get me anything then, I guess? I mean, you are, like, my good friend and stuff like that, but, like, you didn't get me anything, but...
No, I did not.
Okay, well, to each their own, or whatever, but, I got you something. Not just my love, of course, which is unconditional.
Again, why do we do these things every week?
What? I mean, I'll bump it. You know, I'll pound you.
No.
No, you don't want to get pounded?
Nope, I don't.
Okay, then I'll give you something different then.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Okay, well,
so I guess we're gonna wrap up the show then, right?
There's
nothing. You didn't really get anything, right? Like, we're good, right?
I'm so overwhelmed right now. This is like the best. I don't even know what to do with this picture right now. I'm so, like, flabbergasted that, you know...
somebody a phone call.
I can't, though.
That's a goddamn nice gift.
I need puss.
Freddie Guerrero. Somebody on Periscope says Elias wins the Rumble. I would love if that happened. Ladies and gentlemen... Elias.
Thank you. No, I got you something, though.
Did we talk about Natalia's promo at Clash of Champions?
No, because I don't care.
Did she cut a promo?
She did. She said that everybody was against her and nobody likes her in the WWE Universe, so she's against them. Blah, 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 blah. No one cares.
It sounds like a retirement angle if you say
But, I did get... you know what, Craig? You know...
What's up, Fred? Let's talk.
From the bottom of my heart, I did get you something.
Now I feel bad.
Do you?
No.
Alright, well...
He probably got me some, like, stupid gag gift. It's like a wrestling...
I got you a premier, authentic, autographed hockey stick from New York Islanders veteran Clark Guy Gillies. I mean, I don't know the guy, but, like, apparently he was important to the Islanders, so...
Wait, what?
I got you this, man. I went to his house and I got it signed for you. So,
wait a minute.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, where's the signature? I don't see a signature.
Oh, the signature is probably on the.
It's not signed.
What's signed?
No. Wait. So.
Wait, but he.
I mean, it says Gillies on.
But he.
Wait a minute. Do you got a? Is this Clark? You said Gillies, right? I think his name is
I might have. Yeah, I might have butchered the name a little bit.
Dude, you got me a Clark Gillies game used stick?
Game used, yeah. Like his sweat and tears are on that.
Dude,
stick.
he's a fucking hockey Hall of Famer. How the fuck did you get this?
You don't want to know. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, don't tell me
But
any more
let's
than
just
that.
say I went above and beyond for you, Craig.
I mean, it's not autographed, so I don't know how much you went over for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
if B&Es weren't illegal, then
like-
I'd be an innocent man.
I
Let's just say that.
feel really guilty taking this.
Why? I mean, I'm assuming you have a gift for me, of course, because we're like best friends and stuff, and like even like something like a bottle of liquor, or maybe even like something stupid like a Yankee Candle or something.
I'm gonna.
Would be cool, but
I'm gonna hang this on my wall, and
you can hang it on your wall, of course, but like as soon as you give me my gifts, of course,
I'm gonna get my gift on the way back from hanging it on the wall.
You're gonna get my gift.
Yes.
My gift.
Yes.
Oh, you got a gift for me.
What was the thing you said? You said Yankee Candle and liquor, right? Like those are good gifts.
No. Well, I mean, like
Those are good ideas, right?
No,
well, then my idea
Not
is blow you away. One of the two, right? Like those are two good ideas.
Well,
shit. This is like.
Did you even plan anything for me?
Yeah, dude. Totally. I'm just gonna go hang it on the wall really quick. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Are you sure about that?
Dude, Clark Gillies?
Yeah?
Dude, Hockey Hall of Famer? Clark
Yeah!
Gillies?
Hockey Hall of fucking Famer.
Wow, I'm just gonna...
I don't even know the motherfucker, but I knew that you liked him, and I know how much you love the Islanders. So I hope that you would give me something equally as good as that. I mean, that sounds fucking amazing to me. So, that's okay, I'm
right,
totally...
Fred.
I mean, to
Merry
be honest with
Christmas.
you...
These weren't used at all prior. These are brand new. I bought these both for you. It's for our audio listeners, it's a bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey that Fred definitely didn't buy for me. And a candle, pre-lit, actually. They come lit now, believe it or not. They sell them in the store.
So you wanted me to assume that there's fire involved. That's where you're going with this here?
Yeah, because I know you...
And that bottles come half drank? Drunken?
I know you're a big fan of Fireball, so
Craig,
I figured liquor and fire, you wouldn't notice that.
Yeah, totally, dude, yeah. Oh, look, okay, I can see all the melted wax, okay, that's just great, okay.
I just lit it now, it's one of those...
Yeah, it just lasts a day or something,
yeah,
it just happened to... somebody that has a restraining order on me has way better gift than me than you ever can fucking imagine. Yeah. But no, you can't just walk away from that. No. Oh my God. All right, people. That's the end of the show. Merry fucking Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to fucking me, I guess. Go to wretchedwrestling.com. Follow us on Twitter if you want at Wretched Wrestle. You can like us on Facebook at Wretched Wrestling, I guess. I know where my friendship fucking stands now. I gave him a fucking Hall of Famer's fucking used hockey
What's
stick.
his name again, Fred?
Clark Giles. Something to that effect.
Yeah, sure.
Clark G. And I get a half-drank bottle of Jack Daniels and a half-lit candle of fucking Yankee Candle.
I think you bought that bottle of Jack Daniels.
Okay, so I was regifted. Okay, fuck. That's even worse. Fuck. Okay, whatever, dude. Why do I do this show every fucking week? I'm a fucking... unfucking believable. The person